So I'm wondering if this transformation that you speak of, it takes a lot of energy and fortitude to understand ourselves in ways that we didn't before. Does that mean that we're coming to understand more of the subconscious level that surfaces to the conscious level?
The subconscious come to the surface in little drops. And then you incorporate, you analyze what you want to keep and what you don't, consciously. But
Mhm.
every time that something from the subconscious mind come to surface, it requires from you a whole readjustment, individually and collectively. It happens with your own subconscious and it happens with the collective. And the collective heals through you. When a certain amount of people start healing wounds from the collective, then the collective heals and benefits all. So it's really bringing to surface things that were hidden, and it finds you in that perfect spot, and it's the perfect time to deal with that information. Does that answer your question?
Yes, but I have a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
um, the rewiring that you speak of, is that just exactly what you've just described? Is it the bringing to consciousness that which was unknown before, or are you actually like reprogramming the old patterns that keep us mired in the same kind of reactions that we have to certain things?
Imagine that you have to cook something and you have 3 or 4 ingredients to prepare a meal. So you prepare a meal based on what you have. Now, for some reasons in the outer world, things change and you have a delivery of 100 more products that now are part of the things that you have to prepare the meal. And all of it is there for you. You were used to cook with 3 or 4 ingredients. Now you have 104 ingredients. What happened in your life? First of all, it's overwhelming. Second of all, you have to learn how to utilize all the new things that now you have. Then you have to practice, and you'll find that some ingredients are useful and other ones does not make sense. You don't need them. There is good that they're there, but there is not something that you want to use in preparing your meals. And then you'll start creating the new menu, and you'll find what you like and what you don't like. And then you will stick with what you like. It's a whole process. You have to learn, you have to decide, you have to make decisions, you have to choose, you have to taste, it creates a little bit of chaos, right? It will be much easier if you cook with 3, 4 ingredients all your life, because then you have all figured it out. And if you cannot make something better, it's not your fault, it's just the ingredients that you have. But bring extra 100 ingredients in your kitchen and you'll have something to think about. Does that make sense?
Yes. Are you saying that the rewiring process is a matter of bringing new concepts to our awareness of what is possible, and then we get to decide what resonates, what we can do at this point, what we can handle, and and incorporate into our lives? Is that what you call the rewiring process?
Exactly.
Perfect.
It is personal for each of you. but also is happening collectively. So in a way, it's like two processes that you go through at the same time. You have a lot of freedom, more than what you need, more than what you can handle, to go through this transformation individually. You pretty much can reach everything that you can imagine right now, that you can feel in your heart. Everything is reachable right now. But collectively, there is also a transformation going that might limit the space that you have for your own transformation. But the way we are reading it right now, the limitation of the collective is not affecting yet your personal transformation. What we say yet, because we are noticing that some of you are transforming much, much quicker than expected. And we might reach a point where the collective will not hold a space for you to keep with your transformation and your expansion of energy. At that moment, creation have some plans to continue. But again, creation is reading what's happening individually and collectively. Imagine that you have a race team, and at the beginning, they all pretty much running at the same speed. There's a team of 20. But what happened is there are 5 that are training really, really hard, always demanding more information from their trainer and exceeding expectations. So now the trainer has 15 that are evolving as expected and 5 that are way, way advanced. The trainer have to make some decisions because the trainer want to hold space and give a comfortable environment for the 15 that are moving as planned, but also want to create a space where the others 5 can express all their potential. So the trainer has to do some figure out. It's joy for the trainer's heart to know how these 5 runners are so enthusiastic and willing to do all that work. But it's giving the trainer a little bit of extra work because the trainer wants to do the best possible, create the best possible space for them to continue with that growth and at that speed. Does that make sense?